We good?
Very good.
Okay, we need a motion to come out of the executive session where no action was taken, and it is what, 10:23.
So move.
Second.
Thank you, thank you. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Gross.
Yes.
Sykes.
Yes.
Osborne.
Yes.
Holgren.
Yes.
Kazmar.
Yes. Okay, we are at the end. We do have committee reports, and we have our wonderful jail visit to do yet. So let's just go ahead and cut through the committee reports quick and be done with those. Who wants to start?
I can start, don't have much to add. Working through harvest. So haven't been done a whole lot. We did have a interview with the treasurer and we took care of that already. 4th Street has been on my plate and it's kind of slid off the back end of the plate. But hopefully I can get that picked up and get with Harvey and have some information that we can present to the board at the next meeting so we can kind of figure out what we want to do on that road. And we'll try and get a tech meeting scheduled for one of the November meetings. And that's my short and sweet stuff
you.
to contribute.
Kurt, what do you got?
We're gonna have a Blue Valley meeting this evening. I did receive an email from a constituent regarding the treasurer position. They felt that and I don't know if you gentlemen received one as well, but their opinion was that we should just let the election handle it. I think they were under the assumption that people could still file for it and put their name on the ballot, which wasn't the case. So I responded to that and said, if you have any more questions, contact the election commissioner in York County. So other than that, I think that's it, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Kurt. Jack, Bill?
I have nothing.
Oh, I just want to go see the jail.
That's it, huh? Okay, Kelly and myself and Daniel was still here after the meeting, so we did meet with Tristan, the juvenile diversion officer. He is going to visit with the state. It sounds like maybe it's more of a timing issue than anything, because he's supposed to turn in his wage after he has the payroll sheet, turn it in to get reimbursed. So that we should be getting some clarification on those coming forward. So he was going to get back to us. I don't believe he has yet, but he was going to get back to us on that. I just wanted to let you all know that we had reached out for help with the assessor's office. Ruth from the state, Sorensen, had sent an email that I was involved in, and she did reach back out asking if there's anything we needed to do this week or for Tammy or whatever. So the state was paying attention, and that was awful nice of them to send that back out. Kurt was in there visiting, and I think everything's going, as far as I know, okay. To get those finished up here by whatever it is.
I don't think we have to have those levies. Well, this board has to approve them by October 20, or not this board. The Board of Equalization has to approve them by October 20. Which we did.
We did.
So now we can input them. I don't think we're going to finalize anything until about that November 5th date where you can make corrections for clerical errors, just in case.
Okay.
That's, from my understanding from other counties, that's the way they handle that. So.
And I had shared an email that we received on October 12th that the 8th Circuit Court had officially closed the file on our lawsuit now. The appeal and the lawsuit is hopefully that's all behind us. Call Center Advisory Committee did meet. Bill was at his last meeting there, and there wasn't any tears or anything. It just nothing.
I was there in person.
Yeah, he was. He was. It was right here in person.
Yeah.
NERMA is this week. Myself, I know Cheryl, the clerk's office, is going to go. Sounds like Gary's going to go. I don't know if anybody else is going or not, but that is this week. Which the ribbon cutting for the solar farm is the same day.
Mm.
So if there's anybody that I will be gone, if anybody would like to be out there for that ribbon cutting, at the landfill,
3:45 Thursday.
you got the time.
You should
Okay.
go.
I'll probably go.
I'm gonna be at Norma too.
Somebody, oh, you're going to number two, okay.
I don't know where the dump is at.
Okay. Last week, the Arbor Day Society had celebrating their 150th. They came up, I guess, with the idea to get a tree to every county. NRD was part of this idea, so at our new shop in Benedict, which I was able to tour because I was standing right beside it. Looks like a very good shop, looks like everything's gonna be up and running, hopefully sometime this winter. But a gal from Nebraska City came out, and we were the 8th county to participate so far. She wants to get a tree in every county. So there was a new bur oak. Myself, Harvey, Greg from the roads department.
Did you actually dig a hole?
Greg got in a machine and pushed a button, and an auger went down, and it worked out pretty slick, because the ground was pretty hard up there. Yeah, Bum is right. Crystal Houston from NRD was there.
No
Cool.
salt and shovels?
There was a shovel that we signed commemorating this event.
Mhm.
And I don't know, we're only the 8th county, I don't know where everybody else is gonna sign it, because it was, getting filled up. Solar farm we talked about, and tomorrow I got visitors in the morning. Other than that, I think we are almost to the end. You don't have anything to say? Nothing at all?
Mr. Chairman, Daniel and I was out at the road this morning, I did bring it up about Greg coming before the board again sometime, and he said he'd be happy to do that.
Good.
So everybody knows who Greg
Mhm.
is.
Yeah, I get those through the shop, and they speak to me as I should know them.
Mhm.
And he was one about during Sip and Stroll event, and I told Tammy, I said, boy, I should know who that was, but I had no idea who it was until last Thursday. Okay, that's who that was. So they have a definite advantage over us, because he
Right.
doesn't really look like Larry.
No, we're Cynthia.
Definitely bigger. So anyhow, seems to be doing a good job. I have yet to really receive a whole lot of complaints lately, which is
Right.
good. And I'm glad you brought up something about Fourth, because I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
We need to close the book on that darn thing too. Anything else, other than we gotta take a little short break and go walk through a jail for a second, and then come back and we'll close out.
Let's go to
Okay.
jail. I'm gonna shut that door really first.
Just FYI, if you come back and the door